on the face of this great warrior, now 33 years of age. He could be old enough to be this fella's dad. Terry Edwards, last couple of sensible, clever words of encouragement from the man who guided Audley Harrison to Olympic gold 4 years ago. We have seen 2 successive Cuban golds here on this day 2 of the Olympic boxing finals. Can the baby of British boxing end a Cuban winning sequence? This man aiming to be the 6th Cuban to retain an Olympic title, and it's going to be very difficult for Amir Khan. There's very little that this fella hasn't done and seen and is capable of, but in many ways we could say the same in terms of capability and potential of this precocious talent. Final private moment. Kindelan looks so relaxed, ominously so. He tends to start slowly, he just eases himself off. That 33-year-old back comes off the ropes, and here we go, Khan straight into action. Kindelan sensed that, sniffed it out, moved away from it. This is going to be a great tactical battle. We've said about styles making contests. Look at Khan, first point to the teenager.
Yes, coming out well here, very positive. Looking for that right hand. Always a good shot to throw against the southpaw. What he's got to do though, Jim, he's got to get in there and then he's got to go. He can't afford to hold his feet against Kindelan.
2-1 to Khan. Stepping in with it, making the great champion work. Kindelan has eased and just cajoled and teased his way through the round so far, culminating with a semi-final against a good Russian, Krachev. Amir Khan had it perhaps a little bit harder, had a tough man from Kazakhstan, but in the end he was the better boxer. Little teasing punch trying to draw down the guard of Khan, and he's picked up another one. 3-2 now into the second half of the first round. Good little exchange. Khan's picked him off again and again. Well, maturity is oozing out of every pore of Khan, and he's got him again. That didn't land. Wonderful appreciation there by Kindelan of space and time. Khan is bouncing and Kindelan has taken the center of the ring. Not sure that Kindelan didn't land there. Good footwork once again. Khan got picked off, but he's still leading. Was behind at the end of the first in a semi and at the end of the second, and then he came storming through. He may well have to do something similar here, and if he does, well, the party will begin in earnest.
He started well here, Khan, and he's staying close to his opponent, which is good, because a lot of orthodox fighters fall short against the southpaw, and Khan's not doing that. That's excellent.
Thought he landed with a good right hand there. What a good opening round. Can you believe it? He's taken a round away from the treble world and defending Olympic champion. Kindelan not bothered whatsoever. Neither, it seems, is Amir Khan. This is an extraordinarily mature performance. Great start by him. Clever little shot into the middle, but he got caught with the left hand. This could still go either way.
Yeah, very, very close. Khan, excellent stepping in with the shots.
Silly, don't start chasing him. Chasing him. When it comes in with that silly right into the body, that
I think Terry Edwards was telling Amir Khan that when this man comes in with the right hand, get yourself into the middle. Kindelan looking very composed as always. Terrific opening round for Amir Khan. 4-3. But I just get the feeling that they're both going at about half pace. Might just suit Kindelan to keep this contest a bit on the slow side.
Well, Khan just got to keep doing what he's doing, stepping in and actually beating his opponent to the punch. That's excellent from Khan, that's better. Didn't score.
Remember, you've got to land with sufficient force in the target area. It can't just be a tap or wonderful right hand from Kindelan. That squared it. Khan's got to be careful. Round the corner, shortened the punch beautifully. Now he's stepping up the work rate and he's moving pretty quickly. Settles himself down, the wily old warhorse. Great right hand by Khan. Good exchange. Kindelan quicker to the punch. Cuban goes ahead for the first time. Khan must be careful about keeping his guard up when he throws the shots. He's got to get the gloves up to the side of the head. Little glimpse of just why Kindelan has been supreme in this division. Wonderful stuff by Khan. Took one, gave one. Cuban still ahead. Again, the counter-punching of Kindelan. A little bit too much. Good right hand by Kindelan. 2 points, he's up. You've got to stay untouched by the halfway stage, Amir.
He's an expert counter-puncher, Kindelan. Just makes you fall short every time, but Khan just got to try and keep him on the end of that long, straight right hand. That's his best shot here.
Kindelan always seems to be able to do enough. Great hand speed. Clipped him round the ear, winning. The angle and the distance just seemed beyond even his reach. Good defensive work by Kindelan. This has been a terrific run by the Cuban. There he is again, 5 points. All that experience and all that massive talent coming through. And Kindelan has opened up now a 5-point gap towards the end of the second. This has been the best round of boxing we've seen from Kindelan so far. Well, that's very nice. They met before, remember, in the pre-Olympic tournament. Kindelan won it then by 33 points to 13. And he just showed us, well, a little bit more than we've seen in any contest so far. And he's kept a lot of it, I think, for the very last contest of his career.
Yeah, great counter-punch boxing here from Kindelan. He won the round 11-5. And Khan just slipping away slightly, you have to say. But what a lovely 1-2 that was from Kindelan, making his opponent miss, and then he's back to it, he's back at him. That's great counter-punching. He's a master at it, he really is. Khan cannot afford to fall short. He's got to get the feet there, double up the attacks.
Well, he's not doing that much wrong, but they're giving him a little bit of a telling off. I don't know why. Amir Khan really now has it all to do. It was always going to be a massive task. It was always going to be a massive task to get to these Olympics and to get to the final. He has done absolutely splendidly. So here we go again. Halfway point of this 60-kilogram final. The man who was the champion 4 years ago and aiming to be the champion here in Athens, Mario Cesar Kindelan Mesa. 15-9 up against the teenager from Bolton, Amir Khan. Quicker hands once again by Kindelan, and it's that right round the corner, just out of the vision of Amir Khan, is causing him all the problems. Kindelan just stepping away to his right, and as he does so, he throws the shot. It's a very clever piece of footwork and hand speed.
Yeah, his movement is superb. You know, you have to give him a lot of credit. What he actually does also is not only a good counter-puncher, he's a great counter-attacking fighter. He beats his opponents to the punch there. There was another typical example there with the left. His timing and vision really is excellent.
Good footwork by Khan, and again there's that right hand, and look how quick Kindelan is. 9 points the gap now. And maybe Amir really just has to take a chance. He's got to hope for the sort of shot that stopped the Korean in his tracks in his quarter-final. Better work by Khan. He's picked one up, still 8 points between them. Clever little sighting shot into the ribs by the wily Kindelan. Khan replies.
Very important that Khan doesn't get frustrated here, and he's boxing okay, but he's just got to up the work rate without getting frustrated, because that's when he'll make mistakes, and that's what Kindelan's depending on.
Good shot by Khan. He needs a couple more to give him any chance in the last round. There's, well, 8 between them. Once again Khan, but wonderful blocking by Kindelan. Just swatted the British boxer's hands away. Khan steps in, he's closed it to 7. Now come on Amir, 2, 3 more if you can manage it, would be just the ticket. Glanced over at Terry Edwards. He'll have a word with him in just a second or so, and look at right at the end of the round when he needed it most, just to deny Khan any genuine chance. Kindelan steps in with a scoring shot. Another great run by Kindelan, much closer.
Now you're just tracking with the front leg instead of chasing him, launching silly attacks from the side. Yeah? Nice tight hands, and you can go in with that backhand, yeah? Okay.
Well, Billy Walsh, the Irish national coach, who's helping out in the British corner, because as one boxer, one coach said, you need a big last round. I think that's the understatement of the century.
Well, he lost that round 8-5, didn't he? But I think he's boxing well, Amir. He can't get frustrated, can't afford himself to make the mistakes, but he's just got to up the work rate and just try and vary things a little bit. A few feints here and there, maybe. but he's up against a 33-year-old Olympic champion. I mean, it was always going to be a tall order, but hey, these are the Olympics, and good luck to him in that last round.
Well, this is going to be the last time we will see Mario Cesar Kindelan Mesa in a boxing tournament. I'm hoping that we will see lots more of Amir Khan. He is a precious, precocious talent that has to be nurtured and cultivated. And all the inducements are understandable. But in 4 years' time, after the Beijing Olympics, he will still only be 21 years of age. And he was speaking earlier to Evander Holyfield, who reckons 21 is not a bad time at which to turn pro. Great right hand once again by Kindelan. Opened up a gap of 8 points. And Kindelan has kept his very best for his very last contest and his second Olympic final. And all those years of experience and ring craft and work and everything the Cubans do day in, day out. Eat, sleep, breathe boxing.
That was a great right hand from Khan there. Just steps in with a punch, beat his opponent to it. Lovely shot.
Kindelan just being that little bit too clever. Wonderful counter punching. Amir Khan knew he'd been up against a master a couple of months ago when they met in a friendly. This is not a friendly. There's gold and silver to be decided. Great finish by Khan. He's got him with a great right hand. That's the first time I think I've seen for, well, maybe 7 or 8 years, and he's caught him again. Well, if there were 4 more rounds, I think Khan could win this one. What a display he's giving us. It's not going to be gold for Amir Khan unless he knocks Kindelan out, and nobody's done that. He's caught him again. 9 points between them. Amir Khan is giving it a terrific last round.
Well, he has the ability, the natural ability, just to suss out his opponent, doesn't he? It's come a little bit too late in this contest, but hey, great performance from Amir Khan.
Coming up to the final 15 seconds, 9 points between them. Amir Khan took the opening round 4-3, but then the maestro upped the work rate, and he's just moving away now. He knows he's got a second successive gold medal. He knows he's going to retire as a Cuban national hero. But what Amir Khan has done has made him a British hero. This has been a great performance by the youngest British boxer ever to win a medal. The 3rd youngest boxer in the tournament. He's against one of the oldest and certainly one of the most experienced and one of the best. And we've said before that this man has not just been the best man in his division in the world for 7 or 8 years. He's been the best boxer in amateur terms in the world for 7 or 8 years. He retires undefeated, Mario Cesar Kindelan Mesa. But what a contest he was given. What a terrific last round. And if I'm not mistaken, Richie Woodall, it was an even last round.
Even Stephen last round, yeah, 8 apiece. And this guy, Amir Khan, can be proud of himself. The whole of Britain's proud of him because he's had a fantastic games. And, you know, a star is born here.
This is a wonderful moment. A wonderful moment. It was always going to be very difficult. We were all hoping that something could be pulled out of the fire for Amir Khan, but Mario Kindelan didn't douse his fire, but he kept him under control, and Mario Kindelan is the champion yet again. A double Olympic gold medalist, a triple world champion. Mario Kindelan, we will not see him again. I hope and pray that we'll be seeing this man in the vest of Britain for many years to come, for at least 4, because we could do with a bit of a boost, just like the one he has provided us with so far. Terrific performance by Amir Khan, but beaten by the best man in the world, pound for pound, kilogram for kilogram. 5 golds for Cuba, and this is one of the greatest Cuban boxers of all time.